You're listening to Play Center Tiger Basketball on KCLY. Tiger Basketball is brought to you in part by Agmark, Citizen National Bank of Play Center, Greenleaf, Concordia, and Belleville. Central Valley Ag, Hometown Lumber and Hardware of Marysville. Subway of Clay Center. Farm Bureau Financial Services, Justin Tadman Agent. Clay County Medical Center, United Bank and Trust, and Wilbur Ellis.
It's time for your UBT Top 5. Saving money can be hard without a plan, the right tools, and accountability. Here are the top 5 things you can do to begin saving in 2019. Start small, set specific savings goals, create a savings plan of action, set boundaries so you don't stray from your plan, and utilize banking tools such as scheduling automatic transfers. Then watch your savings grow. Visit ubankonline.com for more information or talk to a UBT representative to start a plan today. Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
Are you in need of physical, occupational, or speech therapy? At Clay County Medical Center, we have board-certified, highly trained medical providers to meet those needs. When you visit, we'll complete an evaluation and develop a customized treatment plan for you. Illness or injury, we can help make your life more active and enjoyable. We are certified in LSVT Big, LSVT Loud, and will soon be ASTEM certified for advanced soft tissue therapy. Clay County Medical Center, our family caring for yours.
Central Valley Ag is constantly growing to meet member needs. Process Manager James Krackemeyer sees it in the feed mill.
When I started at the co-op, we had 2 mills in our system. Today, we've merged with other companies, so there's a lot of locations.
Mill Manager Ryan Lundeen says there's one focus, meeting the needs and demands of the co-op's farmer owners.
We're in the customer service industry, so seeing our customers happy is the ultimate goal.
Find all the products, services, and locations on the Central Valley Ag website, cvacoop.com. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
This is 100.9 FM, KCLY, Clay Center.
The Citizens National Bank is ready to provide you with a great borrowing experience, whether you're buying, building, or refinancing a home. We offer first-time home buyer, FHA, VA, and conventional home loans with competitive interest rates on a national level and flexible term options to fit your financial situation. With little money down, we can assist you with getting into your dream house. The Citizens National Bank, mortgage loans with the personal attention you deserve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For the Clay Center Lady Tigers, Friday night's homecoming game was not a friendly one. Marysville was red hot. The Lady Tigers struggled and shorthanded, fall for just the 3rd time this year. Now they turn back around and get on the floor tonight against the Wamego Red Raiders on senior night from the Den. Lady Tiger pregame is being brought to you by Five Creek Automotive, Midwest Products, Wohlers Bandbox Cleaners, Edward Jones Investments, Terry Spielman, Financial Advisor, and GN Bank. Our pregame talk with Coach Jeff Edwards is on the way next.
Need dry cleaning service? Your weather coats cleaned or alterations? Wohlers Bandbox Cleaners in Clay Center offers pickup and delivery to the following locations every Thursday: Seifert's Jewelry in Clyde, T's Grocery in Clifton, Palmer Lumber, Jack's Food Mart in Lynn, Bobby's Beauty Shop in Washington, the Barnes Cafe, My Sister's Closet in Waterville, the Corner Store in Blue Rapids, Sharp Shortstop in Randolph, Mary's Beauty Shop in Riley, and the store in Leonardville. Drop off items that need cleaned or altered at these locations.
It's true, many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree, and I'd like to help. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Carrie Spielman. Together, we can give your long-term retirement strategy the attention it deserves. Stop by our office at 701 4th Street in Clay Center, Kansas. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Back on Lady Tiger pregame, joined now by the head coach, the Lady Tigers, Jeff Edwards. We get set for senior night, if you can believe it, here in the Den against Wamego. Coach, we have to look at Friday night, whether we want to or not. It was one of those games that saw a red-hot Marysville team come in, a shorthanded Lady Tiger team, but you can almost throw that out the door. Marysville just played really, really well on Friday night.
They did, and I told our girls we didn't do a lot of stuff right. We went through film yesterday and watched a lot of the game. I didn't get upset with them at all. We just watched the game and talked about it and talked about the little things that we needed to do different. But I also said that regardless, not very many teams would have beat Marysville on Friday.
Yeah, they just absolutely hit shots they should have and then shots they shouldn't have made. And Aaron Hamill was missed. I mean, when you don't have every piece to your puzzle you've played with all year long, it puts people in different positions. The one thing you said going into the ball game is, you hope that the players that have to step into those roles can grow from it. And while it's a loss, obviously they got some very valuable minutes on the floor.
They did, and there were little teachable moments out there that sometimes those kids haven't experienced with the limited minutes that they've had. But I don't feel like we ever quit fighting. I just felt like we were we looked a little exasperated out there. Like every time we'd hit a three, they'd hit two, and every time we hit an and one, they'd hit a couple of buckets and cover us up. So. I told the girls, they were setting little goals in the timeouts toward the end, like let's cut it in half, let's get to here, and it just wasn't our night. But overall, I was happy with the effort.
After the loss Friday, you turn back around, and it is senior night. Just 3 more games in this regular season. Hard to believe, but we're that close to getting into sub-state play on February 25th, so it's coming very, very quickly for you guys. So some tune-ups in these final 3 games. League game starting tonight at home for the final time against the Wamego Red Raiders. This is a team that really tested you on their home court earlier this year.
Yeah, and they've tested a lot of teams. We watched it come down to the wire at Abilene. They just had a 2-point game at home against Abilene that they had an opportunity to win as well. So this is not one of those games where we can just show up and they're going to lay down for us and we're going to be able to run our stuff and win. And the kids know that. So McIntosh at Wamego has them believing in themselves and playing extremely hard, and he's doing the right stuff down there. So tonight in the game, we hope to execute a little bit better than we did against Marysville, play with a little more energy, and move the ball.
You said you expected McIntosh to come in and get this team playing the right way and playing hard and bringing that energy. He's got a young team on top of it. I mean, most of the points are coming from underclassmen, so he's got them going in a good direction.
Yeah, he does. He was one that I played after college. I played some ball with, and he had coached at Emporia State on the national title team, and he had coached in Olathe, and now he's back. He's back at Wamego in a smaller town. Kind of the route that I chose is to stay at a small town like I grew up, and he's a great guy. He demands a lot, and the kids that are still out are the ones that are going to play hard and do the right thing.
Again, as you guys go into the final home game of the year, I know we'll talk about the senior class more as the season goes toward hopefully deep in the postseason, Coach. But briefly, at least, give a look at what these 4 seniors mean to Lady Tiger basketball. I know it's a tall task to put it in a short amount of time, but this is a very special group.
It is a special group, and to be honest, when I came in 6 years ago, I started at the junior high, and as an 8th grade coach, I recognized them right away as 7th graders. I could see that, they had some fire in them. They'd played some ball, and they were competitors. They've been one of the hardest working group of seniors that I've been around. You've got Zoe, who's probably a runner by trade, that has stuck it out and been an emotional leader on the team and been great in practice and embraced her role, and I greatly appreciate that. You've got Haley Franson, who, the other night against Marysville stepped it up when she had to. She kind of plays the role of a distributor and a defender. But when we needed her the other night, she stepped up her role a little bit and upped her aggressiveness. We've got Erin, who, when she's on, she's as good of a shooter as anybody that you'll see, and she's resilient because I've moved her from the 3 to the 4 to the 5 to the, bringing up the ball sometimes. So great kid there. And then last, we've got Addie Mullen, who's one of the most tenacious point guards you're ever going to see in the game. So she's done a great job with us. I guarantee every scouting report says you got to watch this girl, and no girl wants to be guarded by her. So all in all, an amazing group of seniors.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see them get a chance to take the floor one last time at home tonight. Coach, as always, we appreciate the time, and get back after tonight.
All right, we'll do it. Thanks, Rocky.
Back with more on Lady Tiger pregame in just a moment.
Life happens fast, and the truth is there's nothing as valuable as peace of mind. I'm Jim Gearham with Midwest Regional Agency. Our goal is to protect you from the unexpected through top quality insurance coverage that works for your needs as well as your budget. Protect your business, home, vehicles, crops, and livestock with our variety of coverage options. We can't predict when the unexpected will happen, but we can help you prepare for when it does. Stop by and see me at Midwest Regional Agency in Clay Center.
Hi, welcome to this Subway ad for our all-new Ultimate Cheesy Garlic Bread. How would you like it?
I'll take the Ultimate Bromance.
Extra broy?
Yeah, definitely.
Bro, this ultimate spicy Italian made with ultimate cheesy garlic bread?
I know, bro.
So much melted mozzarella.
And this garlic butter spread, I can't take it, bro.
You know what this calls for.
Bro hug?
It's like we share the same brain, bro.
Bring it in.
Subway, make it what you want. Limited time only at participating restaurants.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
Hey folks, since we've added our new display lot downtown Clay Center, people are saying we have the best deals on Highway 15 and 24, and we think so too. So give us a chance to earn your business, and just for coming in, we're going to buy you dinner at the 1524 Brew House. That's right, just give us a chance and we're going to buy you lunch. So come out and see us. You got nothing to lose. You're going to get a great deal and a great meal. So come see us at the Green Team in Clay Center.
And welcome to a tip-off Tuesday from the Den, senior night for the Clay Center Lady Tigers. The Tiger boys as well coming up later on. It is a fun night, the final home game of this year. 3 more games on the schedule before Sub-State begins on February 25th. Hi, everyone. Rocky Downing along with our studio engineer, Bernie Fancella. Senior night from the Den on a tip-off Tuesday. The Clay Center Lady Tigers getting set to face Wamego. Clay Center coming off the loss against Marysville, where they just got owned. Marysville red hot. The Lady Tigers were shorthanded, didn't play their best, but you heard Coach Jeff Edwards say Marysville would have beaten most teams on their schedule the way they played on Friday evening. The Lady Tigers getting set to face Wamego, who is 10-7 on the year and coming off a 4-point loss to Abilene in their last outing. They played really, really well before coming up short down the stretch. They had a couple of possessions late, but what came up empty, and eventually Abilene would hold them off and stay perfect in the NCKL at 8-0 in league. Wamego 10-7 overall. The Lady Tigers 14-3, still 6th ranked in the state in Class 3A. Senior night from the Den. Stay with us. Starting lineups are just around the corner.
If you're itemizing deductions, Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy can provide you with a history report at your request. They'll print out your prescription list that you had filled or refilled with them in the past year for your convenience. And this service is absolutely free. It's just another reason to make Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy your prescription and health headquarters. They're always there for you.
Truck drivers are the lifeblood of America. From bringing the crops from the field to the market, to the groceries and raw materials. You can see semi-trucks moving America one load at a time. TSI Kansas is your local trucking company that's doing their part to keep America moving forward. If you're a driver looking for great pay and benefits, then you need to call 785-632-5183.
Many seed companies claim to offer the latest genetics, but how many have tested those genetics in soils just like yours? The Oldie Seed Know to Grow Research Program has fully tested the latest seed genetics in soils that are right in your neighborhood. The Oldie Seed Know to Grow program can recommend the best performing hybrids from technologies like Enlist, Extend, and Liberty Link that will optimize the yield and profit of every acre on your farm. Contact Oldie Seed today.
Starting lineups being announced here from the Den. The Lady Tigers and Wamego Red Raiders. Wamego starts like this. Aubrey Alexander, a 5'4" junior. Victoria Pate, 5'11", a senior. Macy Beechler, a 5'6" junior. Kinsey Underwood, 5'9", and a senior. And Kendra Hammond, a 5'11 junior. Of course, their leading scorer comes off the sideline, a freshman in Paige Donnelly, who's been really lights out throughout the year for Wamego. The Lady Tigers, Zoe Auld to start tonight, the 5'10 senior, one of the great leaders on this team from the sideline, and when she gets a chance to get on the floor, along with working in the JV game earlier we saw her tonight. Zoe Auld, a 5'10 senior. Haley Franson, a 5'6 senior, averages over 3 points a game, over 2.5 rebounds a contest. Addie Mullen, 11.4 points, 2.1 boards, 3.6 assists, 2.6 steals on the year, a 5'5 senior. Clara Edwards, a sophomore, gets the start, 14.6 a game, over 8 boards per contest. A 6-foot sophomore, and the other senior, Erin Hamill, a 5'6 senior, 8.4 a game, nearly 5 boards a contest. She was out Friday, of course, against Marysville on a scholarship interview visit in Virginia, back tonight and ready to go. The Lady Tigers trying to get the bad taste of Friday night out of the mouths and on to the postseason, which is now just 3 games away. So it's the Lady Tigers, the 4 seniors, Zoe Auld, Haley Franson, Erin Hamill, Addie Mullen, and the sophomore at the center starts with Clara Edwards, about set to go here on a tip-off Tuesday, and we are underway. Wamego will control the opening tip-off as we get started here on this Tuesday night from the Den. Alexander out deep, and Addie Mullen forces a turnover on the first possession by Wamego. The Lady Tigers do get the basketball early as Addie Mullen, you heard Coach Jeff Edwards say, and I've said it often, if you're playing pickup basketball, you walk out on the court, the one person you don't want defending you is number 23, and she's already forced a turnover here early. Wamego's been playing really, really well of late. Here's Edwards in the corner. Into the post it goes to Hamill. Back out deep, left wing Mullen. Ball takes the 3, drives toward the paint. Now between the legs and back out deep, it comes across to Franson. In the corner is Edwards. Skip pass across to Mullen. Ball fake and drive into the lane. Slides through 2 defenders and drops it in. Paz has the first bucket of the ball game. And the Lady Tigers out to a 2-0 advantage. Slicing and dicing through the defense that time was Addie Mullen. And the Lady Tigers lead it 2-0. Out top is Macy Beechler. To the wing right beyond the arc is Alexander. Backdoor look inside Pate, and she runs right through Hamill. We've got an offensive charge against Wamego as Erin Hamill stands in and takes the charge. And the Lady Tigers have 2 early turnovers against Wamego, and the opening bucket by Clay Center on their only possession thus far. 7:05 to work first quarter. Clay Center leads here 2-0. Addie Mullen looks at a defender, Beechler in the backcourt, throws it across the half-court line to Franson, to the corner, Edwards. Clara back across left to Mullen. Addie tries the 3-ball, kind of an afterthought, no good. Rebound comes away to Wamego's Kendra Hammond. Red Raiders back with it. Lady Tigers do lead 2-0. Here's Alexander in the front court. Hands it off right sideline to Beechler, guarded by Mullen now as she and Franson switch off. Franson now on Alexander. Now it's Auld out top against Alexander as they switch again. Now the stop at the point by Pate. Back out deep. The drive by Underwood, cut off. Give it away outside. Pull up inside the free throw line. Bucket up and off the glass by Pate is good, and we're tied at 2. 6:17 to go opening period. Lady Tigers tied 2 apiece. Down court it comes to Franson. To the corner is Edwards. Clara, skip pass across to Mullen. Beyond the arc, ball fakes it with the pass. Now backs it out with the dribble. Double team comes, and she gets rid of it to Franson. To the corner again. Edwards wants the 3-ball. It is strong. Long rebound pulled away by Wamego. Red Raiders looking for their first lead. We're tied at 2. 5:52 to go opening quarter. Wamego with the possession. Lady Tigers in a hard man-to-man defense on senior night here from the Den. Left corner, it goes deep to Underwood. Back outside, and now a wild shot from beyond the free throw line, no good, but the rebound to Wamego. Nobody checked off that time. Kendra Hammond, who has her first bucket. The Lady Tigers trail 4-2. Here's Edwards in the corner. Starts to dribble drive, not there. Skips it across to Mullen. Addie beyond the arc, doesn't want the 3. Gets it back out deep to Franson. Now Edwards, she'll attack the lane to the bucket. Shot up, no. Rebound comes off to Wamego. Red Raiders back the other way. They lead the Lady Tigers by a bucket. Alexander backs it out. Mullen chasing there. To the corner it goes to Beechler. She'll puts the dribble down. Now stops out top, cut off by Auld. To the post, tipped by Mullen. Tipped by Hamill and picked up by Auld. Her outlet pass for Mullen just a bit too sharp, and the basketball goes back to Wamego. Zoe Auld will come out. Lexi Libby is in, all getting the start on senior night. Well earned for what she has provided for this team through her high school basketball career. Was a state cross-country runner as well, headed to run at the next level in the college next year. Right side wing, it goes to Beasler. Hesitation move, skip pass, Libby near steal. She does have it for a moment. Now it's going to be tied up. The arrow belongs to Clay Center. The Lady Tigers will have it back as Lexi Libby able to tie it up. Nearly picked it clean. Ends up being a jump ball. So possession to Clay Center with 4:38 to go first period. Clara Edwards brings it into Addie Mullen, Franson, Libby, and Aaron Hamill down the court. Libby has it deep right side. Uses her dribble up, now gives it to Franson deep to the left opposite corner. And now back out toward the half-court stripe it comes to Mullen. Nearing the midway point of the opening quarter, 4-2. Clay Center down by a bucket. Hamill has it out beyond the arc, turns and squares up. Now to Libby. Right side and deep Franson. Edwards posting in low. They lob it inside. Clara, great catch in traffic. What a feed from Haley Franson. And Clara Edwards has her first bucket. It's a 4-4 tie. Aubrey Alexander down the court with it. Checked by Mullen. Now hands it off. Underwood. Back out deep it goes to Paige Donnelly, the freshman we talked about earlier. Now travel forced on the far sideline by Lexi Libby on Aubrey Alexander. And the Lady Tigers have it back. Chance to reclaim the lead. We're tied at 4 with 3:53 to go in this first period. Addie Mullen walks it up the court. Looks at an extended zone defense by Wamego. Maybe a straight man-to-man. They are going straight man-to-man again. They had been earlier, and they will stay in it. Lob down inside for Edwards once more, and in a traffic, a lot of contact. The ball taken away by the Red Raiders. So Wamego has it back. The Lady Tigers tied at 4 apiece, 3:25 to go opening quarter. Kick out left wing, Underwood. Ball fake, drives into the lane. Shot is up, it's strong. Rebound tipped, picked up by Haley Franson. Franson down the court, Mullen. Left baseline, ball fake. Now crosses over, puts it off window, no. Rebound comes away inside to Wamego. Victoria Pate comes up with it, and we're still tied 4 apiece. How deep it comes now for Donnelly, the freshman. Very talented. Near steal by Edwards, does not get out of bounds. It will stay with Wamego on their offensive end. Coach Brian McIntosh has this team playing really well for Wamego. You heard Coach Edwards talk about what he has brought to this team. Was on that Emporia State coaching staff when they won the national title. And Aaron Hamill with a steal. Up the court it comes. Mullen one-on-one against Pate to the left side. Takes it up. It is blocked. Now Mullen nearly takes it back. Now they fall to the floor. It's a jump ball arrow belonging to Wamego. Great hustle play by Pate to get down and get a hand up there and block it, but then Mullen right back in the mix, able to knot it back up, and the jump ball does go to the Red Raiders, still tied 4 apiece with 2:43 to go first quarter. It will be Wamego's basketball. The Lady Tigers go full court pressure. Maddie Craig checking in for the first time tonight. To the sideline it goes to Hammond. Now back to Underwood, and will bring it up herself against Franson. Crosses the timeline toward the free throw stripe. Bounce pass in the paint. Hammond takes it up. Blocked by Edwards. Ball tipped by Hamill. Ripped away by Clara Edwards, and Clay Center has it back. Still a 4-4 tie with 2:25 to go opening quarter. Clay Center won the first meeting at Wamego by 6, 43-37. Now a 4-4 tie with 2:18 to go first period. High post free throw line. Edwards backs it out with a dribble. Hands it off to Franson. Haley works it left with the dribble and deep. Man-to-man again by Wamego. Here's Mullen. Takes it low. Back out deep for Franson, who barks out the play. Now to Hamill. Double team. Rips it through. Left corner to the block. Edwards has it blocked. Gets it again. Fouled on the second time back up. And she will step to the stripe to shoot 2. Clara Edwards took it strong off the kind of an ISO play. They went from loaded right side to a weak side pass near the wing, almost to the block, and Edwards went to work. Was blocked on the first shot, went right back up with it and drew the foul, and she's at the stripe to shoot 2. The foul goes against Kendra Hammond, her first. Team second for Wamego. And Edwards buries the first free throw. She is now 105 out of 137 on the year from the stripe. She gets there a bunch, and she cashes in. She's 76.5% from the stripe on the year. Second free throw, perfect. She has 4, and Clay Center has the lead back at 6-4. Lexi Libby back in. Maddie Craig will come out off the made free throw. Clay Center wanting to full court pressure. Just under 2 minutes to work. We're in the opening quarter. Clay Center by 2. Full length of the floor to go. Aubrey Alexander gets it off the inbounds pass in the backcourt. Guarded by Franson up the floor. Crosses the timeline. Now puts it right wing and deep in the hands of Kinsey Underwood. Underwood dribble drives. Crosses over to the paint. Leans in against 2 defenders. No. Rebound. Lexi Libby has it. And the Lady Tigers with a 2-point lead, back with possession. Mullen walks it across. 90 seconds left, opening quarter. Out deep it comes to Edwards. Turns and chins it up. Looks at a 3, does not take it. Tip pass going to be taken away by Alexander. Aubrey down the court for Wamego. Here's Donnelly, the freshman, going up and drawing the foul on Edwards. 2 free throws for Paige Donnelly of the Wamego Red Raiders. First foul on Edwards. Of course, she battled foul trouble all night long on Friday against Marysville. That's her first, team's first. And at the free throw line is Paige Donnelly, the freshman, to shoot 2. First free throw is up and in. 1-point ball game, 6-5, Clay Center by 1. A minute 20 to go, first quarter. Maddie Craig checking back on for the Lady Tigers. Haley Franson will get a breather. So it's Craig, Libby, Edwards, Hamill, and Mullen on the floor. The Lady Tigers leading here by 1. A chance to tie it. Donnelly, the freshman, for the Red Raiders. Second free throw is up and good as well. She has her first 2 points. Pass comes in, nearly taken away by Beechler, but Addie Mullen able to meet the pass and save the possession. The Lady Tigers have it tied at 6. A minute 10 to go. First period. Mullen double-teamed out deep near the timeline. Now backs away with the dribble. Now gets by the double team. Out left it comes to Libby. 3 ball on its way for the lead, and good. The junior buries the 3 ball. Left side, the kick out from Mullen. Lexi Libby's first field goal attempt is buried for the triple beyond the half moon, and it's 9-6, Clay Center by 3. In the front court, 49 to work. Hounding Anna Waring-Schultz is Mullen. Left corner for 3 to answer is Donnelly. No. Rebound. Mullen ties it up. And it's a jump ball arrow going to Clay Center. Correction, Lexi Libby in the mix there again. Coming off the 3-point shot, able to tie it up here. And Clay Center has the basketball. 41 to work and a 3-point lead. 9-6 ball game. Mullen in the backcourt to Maddie Craig. Pressured by Donnelly. Up the floor it comes to Edwards. Clara at the top of the key. Goes right and deep to Maddie Craig. 28 to work. First quarter, Clay Center by 3. Here's Mullen out deep. Beechler out on her. Addie with 20 seconds left. Goes high post to Clara Edwards beyond the arc. Steps in with the dribble to the corner for Craig. Maddie looking low. Back outside Mullen. Takes the 3. Drives the lane. Takes it up. Shot no good. Edwards brings it down. Back up and no. Rebound comes off to Wamego. With 4 seconds left. Long down court pass loose. Mullen takes it away and will not get a shot off before the buzzer. Headed to the second quarter. Lady Tigers by 3 on senior night from the Den. 9-6 after 1 quarter.
When Precision Ag equipment isn't working right, Central Valley Ag customers call their Precision Ag Helpline.
Growers that have their Precision Planting, Ag Leader, Yield 360 technology through us get support when every minute matters.
CVA Precision Ag Manager Keith Byerly says using AgriSync, they see what you see.
Via their camera on the back of their phone.
Talk to your CVA field sales agronomist about the Precision Ag Helpline. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Defend, rebound, pass the ball, and score. Basketball's a simple game. Insurance is too when you turn to me, your local Farm Bureau agent, Justin Tadman in Clay Center. I'm your go-to agent for farm, auto, home, life, and business insurance. So no matter what life brings, you'll be ready with a game plan that meets all your coverage needs. Give us a call at 785-632-2585. I make insurance a layup. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Lady Tigers with the lead here, 9-6 after 1 quarter of play. And Clara Edwards with 4 points, 2 for 2 at the stripe. A 3-pointer from Lexi Libby gave him that 9-6 lead. And Addie Mullen with 2 points as well. The Lady Tigers will see Wamego with the basketball to begin the second period. In the backcourt is Paige Donnelly, brings it across against Maddie Craig, and now off left and deep to Underwood. Back out to Donnelly. Just underway second quarter. Lady Tigers by 3, 9-6. Again, it is Wamego the drive. Alexander, no. Sticks back bucket up and in, though, by Macy Beachler. Correction by Hammond. Lady Tigers lead is 1, 9-8. Here's Franson, right wing and deep. Dribbles toward the corner, a free throw line. Edwards, ball fake, drives, takes it to the bucket. Offensive foul call. That's the second now on Edwards early in this ball game. Both play center fouls have gone against the sophomore, and this time driving the lane, just took it about a stride too deep. Had a chance to pull up maybe for the mid-lane jumper and tried to get to the lay-in, and they took the charge inside. So Clara will come out with that second foul. In is Jaden Crimmins. Play center man-to-man, full court. Underwood across the timeline. Crimmins on her. Underwood toward the lane. Cut off by Maddie Craig. Near steal by the sophomore, and she knocks it out of bounds. It will stay with Wamego. She was the last to touch it. Great defender. Maddie Craig, that time almost with the steal, does disrupt the offense and knock it out of bounds. So Wamego's possession from the corner on the sideline comes inbounds to Pate, back out to Underwood. Now at the top, Donnelly. Craig on her. The drive by Donnelly to the glass. Shot no. Rebound battled for. Aaron Hamill has it. Out of the pack with the dribble. Now controls the dribble and will let the offense get down the floor as she crosses the timeline with the pass to Haley Franson. Left and deep for Mullen. Addy back to Haley. Franson holds outside. Couple of orders to the team to direct traffic. Now back out deep for Mullen. Aaron Hamill has it. Turns and looks. Ball fakes. Now out deep for Franson. 6:40 to go second quarter. Lady Tigers lead by 1 with the basketball. Here's Franson. Skips it left. Mullen attacks the lane. Foul before she gets to the paint. That will go against Beachler. It'll be her first. And Mullen caught and ripped that through and took off to the lane. There was just no chance for Beachler that time. Now deep it comes to Franson off the inbound. 6:31 to go first half. Clay Center does lead by 1. They have the basketball. Now high post is Hamill. And a traveling violation against the senior gives the basketball back to Wamego. Leading by 1, Lady Tigers turn it over with 6:22 to go in this second quarter. In a big week on the way, the Tiger Wrestlers open up regional championship action on Friday afternoon from Smoky Valley High School. Here are the Lady Tigers on senior night, trying to defend home court after the loss Friday on homecoming against Marysville. Dribble drive by Beachler. Shot is short. Rebound. Mullen rips it away. Now racing up the left sideline. Addy behind the back against Beachler. Now crosses over between the legs. Back out deep it comes to Branson. 5:53 to work. We're in the second quarter. Clay Center leading by 1 with the basketball. Hamill has it. Turns and pivots. Now right side wing to Craig. Corner right it goes to Mullen. Addy. Skip pass. Tip, but Hamill comes up with it, but now it's taken away by Alexander. Wamego on the move. Alexander all the way to the glass for the left. No, rebound Mullen. Now Addy's going to race it out the other end. 1-on-2, now 2-on-2. Mullen drops it off for Franson, and it's back out to Addy to set the offense with 5:24 to go here in the second period. Mullen backs it out. Beachler out on her. High post now to Hamill. Now to Franson. It's a screen from Crimmins, right side wing. Mullen, 3-ball on its way, short. Hamill inside, hot hand. Hamill back up and good. And the senior with a chance had a 3-point play inside. The offensive stick back and the bump. And the Lady Tigers lead by 3 and can stretch it here with the senior Aaron Hamill at the stripe. 4th team foul against the Red Raiders. Aaron Hamill's first bucket of the night. She had a huge game at Wamego with 17 points. Her first points here tonight, a chance to add to it at the line. 5:07 to go in the second. Lady Tigers lead by 3. Free throw up, and it is good as well from hot hand Hamill. She has 3 points. The Lady Tigers have their biggest advantage at 12-8. Marcy Hamill in. Jaden Crimmins will come out. The Lady Tigers going full court pressure. Nobody on the basketball. They'll deny the inbound. Pate holds, now gets it in on the right sideline. Brought across now by Warring Schultz. Backs it out with Franson on her. Lady Tigers Straight man-to-man. Now a reach-and foul against Clay Center's Haley Franson out on the perimeter. Third team foul against the Lady Tigers. First on the Hailstorm, Haley Franson. 12-8, Clay Center by 4. Wamego with the basketball, 4:58 to go second quarter. From the sideline, Maddie Craig jumps the pass, drives the lane, bucket good, and no, they didn't call the foul. I thought we had a chance at hoop and harm, and a timeout taken by Wamego. Mad Dog Craig gives the Lady Tigers their biggest lead, a steal and run out and finish. It's 14-8. Lady Tigers here in the Den.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
14-8 ball game. Lady Tigers have their biggest advantage now at 6 after Maddie Craig jumped the pass route and the underneath throw she just took to the other end. I thought she was fouled on top of it. In fact, I thought I heard a whistle, but must have been the crowd screaming, and I thought we had a chance at a three-point play. But nonetheless, Maddie Craig with the steal and the lay-in on the left side through traffic gives Clay Center the 6-point lead. Now the full court pressure, nearly a 5-second violation. Wamego lobs it into Pate. It'll be brought to the floor by Boring Schultz, who goes right wing and deep to Aubrey Alexander. Gets a screen from Pate. Lady Tigers switch off. Handle now on Anderson. Correction, Alexander now out top. Boring Schultz nearly taken away by Marcy Hamill in there. Dribble drive right side. Donnelly out deep. Pate's got a good look at a three ball and buries it. Wide open three look. Pate now with 5. The Lady Tiger lead is a triple, 14-11. So the three ball knocked down cuts the lead in half. Right sideline it goes now to Craig. In the corner to Aaron Hamill. Look at a three. Doesn't want it. Now steps in, pulls from 15. It's strong. Gets her own rebound. And a foul called on the way back up. The whistle goes. No, they're going to call this on Hamill. They have been called by Brian McIntosh, the Wamego Red Raider head coach. He was barking for a foul. Looked like Hamill had it in possession and going back up when the whistle blew. But it goes against Aaron. It's her first. 14-11. Clay Center by 3. Pass comes into Donnelly. Full court pressure. Donnelly, the freshman, dangerous and on the move, but it's knocked away from behind. Marcy Hamill, I think, got a hand on that, and it goes off of Donnelly. Clay Center has the possession back. Midway point, second quarter. Lady Tigers lead here, 14-11. Addie Mullen works it up the floor, now to Craig. Back to Mullen. Addie and Maddie working the offense to get across the timeline. Now they do it with a pass to Franson. To Craig. Lob left corner. Addie Mullen attacks the paint through contact. Fouled. She's headed to the stripe to shoot 2. Senior Addie Mullen steps to the line. So quick with or without the basketball on offense or on the defensive end. And now a chance here at the stripe for 2 free throws. First charity from the lefty is up and in. Addie Mullen, who averages 11.4 a game, shoots over 60% from the stripe. 26 of 42 now from the line on the year. And stretch the lead to 5, and she does. 16-11. Mullen now with 4 points. Lady Tigers are 5 of 5 from the free throw stripe in this first half. 3:39 to work, second quarter. Coming up at halftime, by the way, we'll get a chance to hear from Coach Brandon Pagorsh. We mentioned the Tiger wrestlers going to the regional championships Friday and Saturday at Smoky Valley. We'll talk about the upcoming regional championships, which will be heard here on KCLY starting Friday afternoon. That'll be coming up at halftime with Coach Pagorsh. Down court, Wamego against the pressure, breaks it. Alexander in the corner against Mullen. Now Franson switches off near the timeline, guarding man-to-man. 3:29 to go, first half. Clay Center leads here by 5. 16-11. Boring Schultz. Shot is airballed long. Rebound Mullen. Addie will slow it down and let the Lady Tiger offense get set. Crosses the timeline with the dribble now. Donnelly, the freshman, out on her. Here's Hamill. Turns and looks. Holds. Ball fakes it. Now toward the paint. Right baseline. Leiby for 3. 2 for 2. The junior, Lexi Leiby, has hit 2 straight triples in this ball game, and the Lady Tiger has their biggest lead at 19-11. Lexi Leiby, lethal from beyond the three-point line, 2 for 2 tonight. Mullen now has made Alexander pick up her dribble. To the corner it goes to Warren Schultz. Marcy Hamill on her. Now out deep it comes toward the lane. Kick out right wing. Donnelly for 3 to answer. No. Long rebound out of bounds to Clay Center, who leads by 8, 19-11. 2:34 left, second quarter. Marcy Hamill will inbound. Addie Mullen will then bring it up with Leiby down court. Aaron Hamill, Haley Franson. Lady Tigers lead here, 19-11. Mullen working across the timeline against Beechler. Now off to Leiby. Lexi gives it off to Haley Franson out deep. Leiby starts right, now back outside to Franson. Around left it comes to Mullen. Addie high post to Marcy. Inside the lane looking for Aaron Hamill. Just a touch too late. The top of that double team had finally gotten over there to cover up Hamill. Had great position down low. Donnelly ball fakes 3, tries to drive it, cut off by Franson. 1:52 to go. Now it's Underwood with it. Aaron Hamill out on her. Left side wing. Donnelly's got a good look at a 3. It's short, though. Rebound to Mullen. Addie looking to race it up the floor, up the left sideline. Now cross it, paint to Aaron Hamill. Muscles it up inside, can't get the shot, and the rebound comes away to Wamego. 1:30 remains, first half. Lady Tigers lead 19-11. Beechler down the floor with it. Right side dribble against Mullen. Out deep to Alexander. Now to Donnelly. Donnelly goes left on the wing to the corner. Underwood wants to look at a 3. It is strong. Another rebound for Addie Mullen. 1:10 to work. Clay Center by 8 with the basketball. Mullen in the front court. Addie goes right corner to Hamill. Aaron ball fakes. Dribble penetrates to the lane, all the way to the glass. Lay-in is good. Off balance, about to fall down. And hot hand Hamill puts the Lady Tigers up by 10, 21-11. Wamego has it under a minute to go, and a steal by Leiby. Lexi up the court, on down the floor, trying to hit Hamill, and it's going to be taken back away by the Red Raiders. Pate down the court, gives it outside to Beechler. Now to Alexander. Beechler 3 ball in the way for the Red Raiders. Rims out, rebound to Franson. And with 32 to go, Coach Jeff Edwards holds up the index finger and says 1 shot. They will wind it down now with a 10-point lead and the basketball with 22 to go, second quarter. Haley Franson has it deep right near the sideline. Now the 5 count on. She'll get rid of it to Mullen. Down to 14. 13. And now down to 10. The Lady Tigers will go to work. Here's Marcy Hamill. Out top, bump. Still has it to Franson. Takes the 3. Drives the lane, and a blocking foul against the Red Raiders will give Clay Center the basketball below the bucket with 2.6 seconds remaining in this second quarter. And Coach Jeff Edwards will get Clara back in the game. Edwards, with those 2 fouls, saw very little of the second quarter. But with this final 2.6 seconds, maybe give her a chance to get the lob inside or an offensive play for her in low. It'll be Mullen to inbound it. Addie slaps it in motion. Looking inside. Now lobs it out deep for Franson. Catches with 1. Muscles it up, and no chance to get a shot away. Headed to halftime. Lady Tigers lead by 10, 21-11 when we come back.
More internet users and devices require more speed. If your household's internet usage has grown significantly in the last year or 2, but your internet plan has stayed the same, your connection may now be overloaded. If you're streaming video, it also uses your internet and can make your internet seem slow. Call Twin Valley to find a Pulse internet solution for your busy household. Service availability will depend on location. Contact them to learn more. Call 800-515-3311 for fast solutions. Twin Valley Pulse.
It's time for your UVT Top 5. Saving money can be hard without a plan, the right tools, and accountability. Here are the top 5 things you can do to begin saving in 2019. Start small, set specific savings goals, create a savings plan of action, set boundaries so you don't stray from your plan, and utilize banking tools such as scheduling automatic transfers. Then watch your savings grow. Visit ubankonline.com for more information or talk to a UVT representative to start a plan today. Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
21-11 here at halftime. The Lady Tigers led 9-6 after one quarter and now lead it by 10 going into halftime. They have held Wamego to 6 points in the opening period and 5 points in that second quarter, and they have found some offense. Lexi Lively, 2 3-balls, leads the way with 6 points here at the halftime break. Addie Mullen with 4, Clara Edwards with 4, Aaron Hamill 5, all in the second period. Maddie Craig with that steal right before the end of the first quarter with her 2 points, and Clay Center leads at 21-11. It is halftime, as mentioned. We'll talk Clay Center Tiger Wrestling, who heads to the postseason on Friday. That conversation with Coach Brandon Pagorish is coming up next.
The Specialty Clinic at Clay County Medical Center offers access to over 20 specialized medical providers, from general surgery, orthopedics, ENT, dermatology, and many more. Our team of specialists are able to see you for almost any medical condition. With our convenient location in Clay Center, there's no need to travel an hour or more to see a specialist. For more information, visit ccmcks.org or call 632-2144. Clay County Medical Center. Our family, caring for yours.
Central Valley Ag is constantly growing to meet member needs. Process Manager James Krackemeyer sees it in the feed mill.
When I started at the co-op, we had 2 mills in our system. Today, we've merged with other companies, so there's a lot of locations.
Mill Manager Ryan Lundeen says there's one focus, meeting the needs and demands of the co-op's farmer owners.
We're in the customer service industry, so seeing our customers happy is the ultimate goal.
Find all the products, services, and locations on the Central Valley Ag website, cvacoop.com. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Talking Tiger Wrestling on a Tuesday night as we prepare for the postseason coming up on Friday and Saturday from Smoky Valley High School. The regional championships are here this week, and we're joined by the head coach of the Tiger Wrestling program, Brandon Pagorish. Coach, regional wrestling, we talked last week, and it's always surprising how quickly it rolls around, but here it is, and I know the guys are excited to get things going on the mat Friday afternoon.
Yeah, postseason is here, so it seems like it's gone really fast. And just in terms of the season, had some weather cancellations that has kind of shortened us on some practices, but it always goes fast, and you get here and you go with what you got. Hopefully, a healthy team, which I can say that for the most part we're healthy, and with the guys I've got going, and we're going to go down there and I really like, the way we're setting, our season has gone really well. We've had a lot of kids come away with a lot of wins, and so we've got basically 7 out of our 9 wrestlers that are entering the regional tournament have a winning record, so they're all seedable wrestlers that way, and you go into that being confident.
Yeah, that's exciting. The regional itself at Smoky Valley High School in Lindsborg features the 6 NCKO schools, the Tigers, of course, and then Abilene, Chapman, Concordia, Marysville, Wamego. So we have a good idea what's coming there. About the rest of the field, what do you see as far as the rest of the teams that will be a part of this regional?
We drew a lot of the teams from the eastern part of the state this year, just with the way that things have reclassified, which we've done that before. We've kind of gone to east and west both. But we draw teams from Russell as kind of the farthest west that we're drawing from. Smoky Valley would probably be the farthest south team. And then obviously the teams from the NCKO and from the north. So we're drawing teams like Santa Fe Trail out of the east and Holton. So both teams that we've seen earlier in this year that I think have a good strong roster and some really good kids on their team. Not to mention there are several schools that'll be bringing some quality kids. So overall 4A is a deep regional and a deep state tournament every year. So you got to go out there and give it your best, and hopefully you can advance it as many as you can on day one, punching as many guys as you can into the finals.
You have 9 wrestlers hitting the mat on Friday and hopefully through Saturday. As you mentioned, 7 have a winning record. 2 of those are state ranked. 1 you're getting back on the mat. Rhett Koppas has been out for a while. He was number 1 ranked, suffered an injury to his arm that is, he is bruised and battered, but he's been back and practicing. He was wanting to go last week in Concordia, you told us, and I'm sure he is raring to get out on the mat and go this Friday.
Yeah, he's been really anxious and itching to get out there. I've kind of held him out, just for assurance purposes in terms of what's coming out in the big picture. It's coming up for him. So, yeah, he's ready to go. He's a competitor, and it showed in his postseason performances last year that he was at his best when it comes to this time of the year. So confident in his abilities, and as well as many other kids on the team.
Parker Tholstrup, also a state ranked coming into the regional championships. You've had others that have been right around there and even into the rankings. And I know rankings are fun to look at, and it gives you some idea, but really it's about who goes out on the mat and takes care of business at this time of the year. I know you preach that time and time again.
Yeah, it's all about, not it's about what you do, not about what you say or about what's said about you. It's about what you do. So, we go out there and the ranked kids go. It builds confidence within those kids. And, through their performances, they deserve to have some kind of notoriety. But, that's kind of one of those things. If you can we got some kids that are close to being ranked flying under the radar that, I'm really looking forward to having big things for them and hopefully be able to get some state medals on some of those kids that have just kind of been close to being in there. But Parker and Rhett have been ranked most of the season, and we're definitely expecting good things out of both of them.
Coach, really appreciate the time. Looking forward to getting a chance to cover you guys throughout the upcoming weekend on Friday and Saturday and the following Friday and Saturday in Salina. As always, we appreciate the time.
All right, thanks a lot, Rocky.
Stay with us. Again, wrestling begins at 2 o'clock on Friday afternoon. We'll have more details coming up as we get close to the regional championships.
It's Bump Day.
You heard that right. This is Linda Reed with the Citizens National Bank, and we are bumping up the rates on individual retirement accounts 0.25%. You still have time to make that 2018 contribution to your IRA before you visit your tax person. It doesn't matter if the contribution is for 2018 or 2019. We are bumping up that rate. Take advantage of the offer before April 15th. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Bank holiday, let's go shopping, Brandy. Don't forget your wallet, please. Wallet, what's that? Your money, honey. I don't have to carry a wallet. Union State Bank's debit cards can be added to your mobile wallet on your smart device. Say what? I can make my smartphone or smartwatch be my wallet? Yep. Just open the wallet app on your device and add your USB debit card. Then I can use my device at any store that accepts mobile payments? Yes. Now let's go shopping. I call Shotgun. This is Brandy Lipper and Alicia Linhart with Union State Bank, member FDIC.
21-11 here at the half. The Lady Tigers lead by 10 over Wamego. We get our thanks to Coach Brandon Pigorsh, giving us a chance to look ahead to the regional championships. 9 Tiger wrestlers will get a chance to head to the mat this Friday afternoon. Those rounds are scheduled to start at 2 p.m. at Smoky Valley High School. Here the Lady Tigers lead. Wamego Red Raiders led by Victoria Pates, 5 points, 4 from Kendra Hammond, 2 free throws for Paige Donnelly. The Lady Tigers, by the way, speaking of free throws, 5 of 5 from the line in that first half. They got 2 3-pointers from Lexi Libby. She leads the way with 6. Aaron Hamill, 5. 4 each from Addie Mullen and Clara Edwards. Maddie Craig with 2. The Lady Tigers lead it 21-11 at the halftime break. We're closing in on the second half. Stay here. We're back in just a moment.
The Radiology Department at Clay County Medical Center offers state-of-the-art imaging services. Whether you need an MRI, CT, ultrasound, mammography, or an X-ray, our digital imaging capabilities will exceed your expectations. Our CT is equipped with low-dose software, which reduces radiation by 30 to 50%. Our highly trained staff focuses on providing the most positive patient experience possible. Call 632-2144 to schedule your next appointment. Clay County Medical Center. Our family caring for yours.
Don't let your hard-earned dollars go through the roof. Insulating your attic is the #1 way to save money on your heating and cooling costs. Hometown Lumber and Hardware offers Owens Corning insulation for the attic, basement, and the walls in between. Purchase energy-saving insulation and get free use of their blow-in insulation machine. Best of all, this do-it-yourself project can be done in a weekend. Visit Hometown Lumber and Hardware in Marysville for Owens Corning Insulation Solutions.
21-11, Lady Tigers will have the basketball to begin this second half. It will be Clara Edwards who will inbound it, Addie Mullen, Haley Franson, Aaron Hamill, Lexi Libby on the floor to begin this second half. Again, up by 10 with the basketball to start. Here's Edwards, right and deep, left and deep. She goes now to Mullen. Addie double team, right back across to Edwards. Toward the baseline is Franson. Back out deep, Mullen to the corner. Leiby hit 2 threes on 2 attempts in the first half. Here's Mullen. Dribble drive, kick out to Edwards to the corner. No, knocked away. Now she does get it to the corner for Franson. Now back out deep, Mullen had it almost taken away. Now Mullen drives the lane, fouled on the way in there, and Mullen headed to the free throw stripe to shoot 2. The Clay Center working to break down that defense of Wamego, and finally able to find an angle for Addie Mullen off a tipped pass. Drove the lane and drew the foul. First free throw is strong, and that's the first miss of the game for the Lady Tigers at the stripe. Now 5 of 6 from the line. So it will be one more charity from Mullen. This time is in. She has 5 points. Addie Craig in. Leiby comes out. Clay Center sets up the full court pressure, now leading by 11. Again, nobody on the basketball. Lady Tigers trying to deny. Now they do get it in quickly to Donnelly. Mullen chasing her up the left side and called for a bump just as they crossed the timeline. Not much contact, but the bump may be impeding where Paige Donnelly was trying to get toward the lane. So it's Wamego's basketball. That foul on Addie is her first, team's first of the second half. 7:20 to go, just underway in this third quarter. Near travel on Underwood. Now Beechler has it to the corner. Donnelly out deep. Hamill cuts her off. Back in the corner. Beechler drives the lane. Kick out left deep to Pate. Now off to Donnelly. Great defense by the Lady Tigers. The drive by Underwood. Gets inside the lane, though, and able to scoop it up underneath Clara Edwards and in for 2. It's her first bucket for the 5'9" senior. Clay Center leads now by 9, 22-13. Maddie Craig. Oh, good look inside. Aaron Hamill for 2, and yes, Hot Hand has 7, but really give credit to the pass from Maddie Craig that time. 24-13. Lady Tigers by 11. A timeout on the floor. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball.
A full-time custom applicator position is available at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Clay Center. There are many facets to this job, including handling of packaged chemicals, operating spray equipment, as well as computers on equipment, mixing of pesticides and fertilizers, maintaining records, assisting the mechanic, and daily inspection of vehicles, just to name a few. If you're looking for good work that offers insurance and benefits, apply in person at Nutrient Ag Solutions on the west side of Clay Center on Highway 24.
(24-13), Lady Tigers lead it. Timeout taken by the Red Raiders, and Wamego will have it linked to the floor to go. Clay Center denying the inbound. It does come into Underwood. Now to Pate in the backcourt. Nearly lost control. Does get rid of it to Donnelly. Dangerous in transition. Pull-up jumper in the lane off the glass and rattling around for Cadence Keeker, and it's good. The 6-foot freshman has her first bucket. In fact, the first time she's been on the floor tonight for Wamego. Cuts the lead back to 9. Down court is Hamill. High post, Edwards. Clara, ball fakes it, holds. Now back out deep for Craig in the corner. Hamill's got a good look at a 3-ball and buries it. Hot Hand Hamill on a senior night roll right now. Has 11 in the game. Correction, 10 points in the ball game. 27-15. Clay Center now has their biggest lead of the game. That's 2 straight buckets. One inside off the feed from Craig last trip, and this one, the 3-pointer by Hamill. And Clay Center leads at 27-15. Here's Underwood in the paint. Fouled on the floor by Haley Franson. So the basketball out of bounds to the Red Raiders. It'll be right of the window. 27-15. Out deep it comes to Beechler. Drives the lane all the way to the glass. Lays it up and gets the roll. Tough shot by the junior. Gives Wamego the bucket and a 27-17 Lady Tiger lead. Clay Center back with the basketball. 5:38 to go, third quarter. Here's Mullen out deep for Hamill. Aaron turns and looks low. Nothing there. Now goes right corner. Oh, Franson inside for Edwards. She is going to be fouled before she gets a chance to shoot it. She was posting up the 6-foot freshman that time, Keeker, and Edwards had deep position inside. Foul is called against the Red Raiders. Clay Center will have it on the baseline. Edwards will inbound. Lobbed out deep for Addie Mullen, who tracks it down near the timeline. Now off to Hamill. Back it comes to Mullen. Lobbed in low, looking for Edwards. Thrown too short. Pate takes it away. 5:18 to go, third period. Clay Center leads here 27-17. They were up 10 at halftime. They've increased it to 12 a couple of times in this quarter. Wamego back with the basketball here, down by 10. In the corner it goes to Underwood. Ball fakes a couple of times, steps in. High shot over Edwards. Foul is called. Clara with a perplexed look toward the official. They count the bucket and the third foul on Edwards. Defender had her offensive player to go way high in the air to get that thing over Edwards' outstretched arms. And I'm not sure where the contact was, if it was on the follow-through, there wasn't much, or on the body, but they give the bucket and the free throw to Underwood, who now has 5 points in this quarter, all 5 of her points in this period alone. Clay Center's lead is 7. 27-20, 4:54 to go here in the third. Mullen goes deep left to Franson. High post toward Hamill. Knocks to the backcourt. Race for the ball. Franson diving, keeping it alive. Loose. Now handed off to Underwood underneath, and a foul called on Aaron Hamill in a loose ball situation. And it will be Wamego's basketball out of bounds. Just almost a lazy, almost unintentional pass by Clay Center out of the lane. And now the Lady Tigers want a timeout. We'll take one as well. Clay Center leads by 7. 4:42 to go, third quarter.
The Ray's Apple Market app continues to save customers money, and it's the best way to stretch your grocery dollars. Over 11,000 users are taking advantage of the instant coupons, the deal of the week, and reward points. You can also view the entire weekly ad on the app, so it's convenient to add items to your list, along with the digital coupons for available products. The Ray's Apple Market app is easy to use and even easier to save you money.
Defend, rebound, pass the ball, and score. Basketball's a simple game. Insurance is too, when you turn to me, your local Farm Bureau agent, Justin Tadman in Clay Center. I'm your go-to agent for farm, auto, home, life, and business insurance. So no matter what life brings, you'll be ready with a game plan that meets all your coverage needs. Give us a call at 785-632-2585. I make insurance a layup. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Along with studio engineer Bernie Fansella, Rocky Downing from the Den on senior night. Clay Center leading 27-20, while Wamego back with the basketball, and from the inbounds, nearly a 5 count. Now Warren Schultz inside. Pate takes it up, can't get it. Loose ball, gets it right back, takes it toward the lane. Fall away, no. Rebound off to Addie Mullen. Great defense by Maddie Craig that time after the offensive stickback try by the Red Raiders. Mullen brings it across against Beechler. Clay Center leads by 7, 4:23 to go here in the third period. Left and deep, Franson. Back outside to Mullen. Addie puts the dribble down, now toward the right side. Stops, still with the dribble, though. Warring Schultz out on her. Now to Craig out deep. Man-to-man by the Red Raiders. Here's Edwards. Looking inside, Mullen. Takes it up, little baby hook, no. Rebound, Hamill. Trying to muscle it back up. Now it's loose. Taken away, and we have a jump ball call, and the arrow going to the Red Raiders. 27-20. Basketball belongs to Wamego. Length of the floor to go. 3:59 to work here in the third. Up the right side comes Donlin, the freshman, to Beechler in the corner. Beechler dribble penetrates below the bucket. Kick to the corner. Warring Schultz for 3 on its way and strong. Long rebound. Maddie Craig racing up the right side. Craig all the way to the window. Shot is up and good. Nice little screen play by Addie Mullen. And then Maddie Craig with her second field goal. A race up the floor, and Mad Dog wins it. It's 29-20, and a timeout again on the floor. Lady Tigers with the timeout. We're back in just a moment.
Your farm truck or semi is an important part of your farm operation. At TSI Kansas, we know the importance of fixing it right and at a fair price. If your truck needs repaired or serviced, you can trust the skilled mechanics at TSI to get it done right. You can rely on TSI for fast, friendly service every time. Call today at 785-632-5183.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
3:38 remains third quarter. Lady Tigers lead here 29-20. It will be Wamego's basketball. Big bucket by Maddie Craig, who got the steal, the run out. Addie Mullen kind of gave her an assist with that screen down the floor, and Craig knocks it in, puts the lead back to 9. Clay Center's led by as many as 12. Wamego cut it down to 7, and now a 9-point Clay Center lead. Pass in the lane, nearly taken away, and a forced turnover by Mullen. She couldn't get control of the basketball, but she got in the way and interrupted everything that Underwood was trying to do and forced the turnover. Clay Center gets it back. So Mullen will not get credited for the steal, but Addie certainly did everything that caused that turnover to give Clay Center the basketball back. 3:18 to go, 29-20. Mullen works it up the floor. Now brings it across against the Red Raider man-to-man. Maddie Craig has it deep left. High post, Marcy Hamill. Looks to the corner, now double team, rips it away, and we've got a jump ball call. And everybody in the gymnasium gives a groan that's a Lady Tiger fan, and about a gasp from the rest of the crowd. That barely touched two different sets of hands. Marcy Hamill really battling. Now the inbounds pass taken away. Donnelly down court. Mullen cannot cut her off. Donnelly's going to get the bucket. Paige Donnelly has 4. Clay Center's lead is 7, 29-22. Mullen in the front court with it. Clay Center's lead 7 points. Down to 2:47 to go here in the third period. Marcy Hamill has it out deep. Now to Franson. Haley back left. Mullen fakes the 3, puts the dribble down, crosses over to the baseline. Kick out, trying to go to Maddie Craig. Ball is loose, picked up by the Red Raiders. Clay Center with a turnover. 2.5 to go, third period. Wamego back the other way to the front court. Donnelly with Mullen checking her. The corner beats her. Dribble penetrates to the glass. Wild shot. Falls in there. What a tough play by the junior, who has all 4 of her points in this quarter. And now the lead 5, 29-24 with 2:10 to go in the third. Addie Mullen walks it across. Right and deep it goes to Maddie Craig. Craig to the high post, Marcy Hamill. Back left on the wing is Mullen. Edwards trying to post inside. Pate not letting her get settled in low. Under 2 to go, third period. Clay Center's one-time 12-point lead in this quarter, down to 5. Maddie Craig has picked up her dribble, kicks it left and deep. Mullen starts to drive, now spins her way in the lane. Baby hook on its way. 2 shots coming for Mullen, fouled by Beetzler on a little spin move, kind of baited her into coming out and defending tight and spun her way to the lane and took it up strong, got the foul, and will be at the stripe to shoot 2. Mullen 3 for 4 at the line. Make it 4 of 5. She has 6 points now, and Clay Center leads by 6. Edwards will come out. Aaron Hamill in. Clara comes out with 3 fouls, try to protect her a little bit with 1:41 to go in the third. And Mullen buries both free throws. She is now 5 of 6 from the line and has 7 points in the game. Clay Center's lead is 7, 31-24. 1:35 to go, third period. Beechler, double team, nearly taken away. Maddie Craig ripping for it, fighting for it, and the held ball is going to go to Wamego on the alternate possession. $1:27 to go, third period. Wamego from the baseline will inbound it. Looking to lob it out deep. They do to Underwood. Now dribble penetrates, hands off to Donnelly. Out deep it comes, and we've got a 3-second violation against Wamego. They had ran about 2 little handoffs and screens inside the paint, and Clay Center gets the basketball back, leading by 7. Edwards back in. Marcy Hamill comes out. Clara joins Addie Mullen, Maddie Craig, Haley Franson, Aaron Hamill on the court with 1:18 to go in the third. 31-24, Clay Center by 7 with the basketball. Here's Mullen with it across the timeline. Out deep to Edwards, hand off to Mullen, toward the lane, takes it strong. It's up off the glass, and a charging foul called on Mullen. Addie took it strong left side. They had a couple of defenders. The first 2 kind of got in the way. The third defender below the bucket stood and took the charge. That foul on Addie is her second. And the 15th foul against the Lady Tigers. 1 minute left, third quarter. Beechler driving. Backed out and a cut off by Hamill. Now the steal by Mullen, and she's going to be fouled by the freshman Donnelly. Addie Mullen, the Tasmanian Devil, picks the pocket. And then as she started up the floor, it was either going to be a layup or Donnelly getting the foul, and she did. First foul on the freshman. She'll come out. 31-24 ball game. Clay Center has possession with a 7-point lead. Mullen walks it toward the center ring, off left and deep, near the sideline to Franson, back to Addie. 42 to work. Here's Aaron Hamill beyond the arc. Outside deep to Maddie Craig. Looks in low. Ball tipped around. Franson has it. Now back to Craig. Maddie will bring it out deep. 32 to work in the third. 31-27 ball game. Clay Center by 7 with possession. Here's Edwards. Clara toward the right elbow. Hands it outside to Mullen with 21 seconds now left. In the third quarter, Clay Center leading here by 7 points. They led by as many as 12 in this quarter alone. 13 left. 5 count is on. Now they break it. Down to 11. In the corner, it comes to Franson. To the post, looking for Hamill. It's batted away, and now taken by Wamego. Warring Schultz with 3, with 2, with 1. Alexander for 3 at the buzzer. Almost rimmed in. At the last second, rolled back out of the cup. Headed to the final 8 minutes. Clay Center leading here, 31-27. 31-24, up by 7 when we return.
More internet users and devices require more speed. If your household's internet usage has grown significantly in the last year or two, but your internet plan has stayed the same, your connection may now be overloaded. If you're streaming video, it also uses your internet and can make your internet seem slow. Call Twin Valley to find a Pulse internet solution for your busy household. Service availability will depend on location. Contact them to learn more. Call 800-515-3311 for fast solutions. Twin Valley Pulse.
Life happens fast, and the truth is there's nothing as valuable as peace of mind. I'm Jim Gearham with Midwest Regional Agency, and our goal is to protect you from the unexpected through top-quality insurance coverage that works for your needs, as well as your budget. Protect your business, home, vehicles, crops, and livestock with our variety of coverage options. We can't predict when the unexpected will happen, but we can help you prepare for when it does. Stop by and see me at Midwest Regional Agency in Clay Center.
Lady Tigers lead by 7 headed into this final period of play. It will be Clay Center's basketball to begin the fourth quarter with the 7-point lead, 31-24. They led by 10 at halftime. They stretched the lead to 12 early in the third quarter, and now as we go to this final period, their lead is 31-24. From the sideline, Lexi Leiby is back in. She'll inbound it to Addie Mullen. Lady Tigers with a 7-point lead into basketball, looking for their 15th win of the season here on senior night. Little trapping defense here from Wamego to begin the fourth quarter. Franson in the corner, short corner to Hamill inside. Great looking low, and Claire Edwards will finish inside. Edwards now with 6, and Clay Center's lead grows back out to 9, 33-24. Set play from the quarter break as they ran it from the weak side left. Haley Franson in the corner, short corner Hamill, and a cutting Claire Edwards wide open for 2. Out deep is Alexander. In the corner it goes to Warring Schultz. Drives a lane, wild shot off glass, no. Lexi Leiby battles, Hammond has it, she is fouled, and she'll be at the stripe to shoot 2. Kendra Hammond, the 5'11 junior, had 4 points at halftime, yet to score here in this second half. Clay Center leading by 9 with 7:14 to go now in the ball game. 33-24 on senior night from the Den. First free throw from Hammond is up and good. (33-25), a lead of 8. Hammond's second free throw is also in. 6 points now for the junior. Clay Center's lead is 7. They won by 7 at Wamego. 43-37 was that final. Here they lead 33-26. 7 minutes to go in the game, and now Edwards fouled long time before the whistle was blown. It was loose for a while. Edwards scrambling on the floor. Hammond is going to be called for the reach-in. 15 foul against Wamego. 6 have been whistled against the Lady Tigers, so both nearing the bonus. Addie Mullen will inbound it. Hammond just picked up her 4th foul, so she'll have to come back out again. She had sat quite a bit of that third period. Here's Franson out deep. Hands it out near the timeline to Addie Mullen. High post is Hamill. Beyond the arc goes right side wing to Leiby. 33-26, Clay Center by 7 with the basketball. Skip pass left for Mullen. Ball fake, crosses over a couple of times, can't get in the lane. Now back outside it comes to Leiby. Lexi will give it back to Addie. 6:35 left in the game. Clay Center leading 33-26. Mullen skips it right and deep to Franson. To the post. Hamill back to the bucket. Ball fake. Slides underneath. Off balance. Bumped and falling down. No foul call. But hot hand Hamill has 12 regardless. 35-26. The Lady Tigers by 9. Hamill had her back to the bucket. Squared up. The defender really bellied up on her to force her out of the lane. Now Wamego turns it over, but Hamill was able to just, while she was off balance, reach with the right hand below the arm of the defender and just scoop it up off the window and in for 2. Now Clay Center has the basketball back with a 9-point lead. Addie Mullen will walk it up the court. Edwards, Franson, Aaron Hamill, Leiby on the floor. Lexi, ball fake, starts to dribble drive and then lost possession and then ends up traveling with the basketball. So the possession goes back the other direction. 6:01 to work, fourth quarter. 35-26. Clay Center back in a man-to-man. Donnelly brings it across. Now toward the paint. Cut off there by Franson. Now tip pass out deep for Alexander. 5:50 to go in the ball game. Clay Center leading here 35-26. Warren Schultz has it out deep. Screen coming from Underwood. Wanted to go back door, not there. Now Pate has it. Dribble drives to the corner. Alexander, 3-ball attempt, up and short. Long rebound, batted around, tipped around, and Haley Franson comes out of there with it. Clay Center with a chance to go up by double digits once again. Mullen will bring it across herself. Left wing. Now backs it, no hesitation move toward the paint. Kicks to the corner for Hamill. Aaron, back out deep, Franson. Edwards calling for it, but no angle to get it to her, so Franson takes it toward the right sideline and has it knocked out of bounds. It will be Clay Center's basketball on the sideline. A couple of scores in for you from the NCKL. Concordia falling to Phillipsburg, 55-46 tonight. Abilene was leading Hayes, 41-37. That was going into the fourth quarter. Here the Lady Tigers with 5:13 to go lead 35-26. Addie Mullen to Clara Edwards. Edwards holds out beyond the arc. Now to Maddie Craig back in there. Craig back to Edwards. Back to the bucket. Now chins it up. Looks low. Ball takes it a couple of times. Hands it off to Franson. Now out deep for Craig. Just under 5 to work in the fourth. Edwards back inside. Mullen kicks back out deep for Edwards. Clara dribble drives the lane. Now to Hamill. A look at a 3. And an offensive foul called against Clara Edwards. Well after the play, Aubrey Alexander standing ground and maybe giving a little theatrics to take that drop and flop, but she gets the foul called on Clara Edwards, which is her 4th. Clay Center still leads by 9. Here's Alexander with it. Edwards will stay in the game, and Edwards forces the turnover now on Alexander. Jumped the dribble out top, and Alexander kind of froze and then hopped with the basketball, and Clay Center has it back. And a timeout taken by the Red Raiders. 4:35 to go in the ball game. Clay Center leads it here by 9 in the Den on senior night when we return.
Hi, welcome to this Subway ad for our all-new Ultimate Cheesy Garlic Bread. How would you like it?
I'll take the Ultimate Bromance.
Extra broy?
Yeah, definitely.
Bro, this ultimate spicy Italian made with ultimate cheesy garlic bread?
I know, bro.
So much melted mozzarella.
And this garlic butter spread, I can't take it, bro.
You know what this calls for.
Bro hug?
It's like we share the same brain, bro.
Bring it in.
Subway, make it what you want. Limited time only at participating restaurants.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
4:35 remains here in the fourth quarter. Clay Center looking for their 15th win of the season against 3 losses, coming off the loss to Marysville Friday, trying to rebound and head toward this end of the regular season. Just 2 more games after tonight. This is the final game at home in the Den. Clay Center leads by 9, 4:23 left in the ball game. Aaron Hamill hands it out deep to Maddie Craig. Franson, Edwards, Mullen also on the floor. Craig to the high post. Aaron Hamill outside to Mullen. Maddie backs it out with the dribble now. We're down to 4:08 to go in this contest. Mullen, left sideline to Franson. Haley, couple of power dribbles, now has picked it up, hands it off back to Mullen, and a timeout taken by Coach Jeff Edwards. We'll take a timeout as well. You are listening to Clay Center Lady Tiger Basketball.
Hey, folks, since we've added our new display lot downtown Clay Center, people are saying we have the best deals on Highway 15 and 24, and we think so too. So give us a chance to earn your business, and just for coming in, we're going to buy you dinner at the 1524 Brew House. That's right, just give us a chance and we're going to buy you lunch. So come out and see us. You got nothing to lose. You're going to get a great deal and a great meal. So come see us at the Green Team in Clay Center.
35-26 ball game. Lady Tigers with the 9-point lead and the basketball. We're down to 3:59 to go in the ball game. So at the midway point of the fourth period. From the sideline, Addie Mullen to the corner, Maddie Craig. High post, Edwards. Down low on the baseline. Hamill, ball fake, steps in low, can't get a shot away, lobs it deep left corner to Craig. Now to Mullen. Addie will back it out with the dribble. Back across it comes to Franson. In the corner is Hamill. Aaron, double team there. Now in some trouble. Falls to the ground, and a traveling violation called against the Lady Tigers. So they'll turn it back over with a 9-point lead. 3:42 remains in the ball game. Clay Center leading by 9, but Wamego back with possession. Underwood, the freshman, or Donnelly, the freshman, brings it across, and her pass to the baseline maybe just hurried up enough by the senior Addie Mullen to make a kind of a pass that was enough offline that Alexander couldn't get it. Clay Center has the basketball right back in their hand. 35-26. Here's Edwards. Look down low. Hamill takes it strong, is fouled, headed to the stripe to shoot 2. Good feed from Clara Edwards that time. And the Lady Tiger senior Aaron Hamill putting up big numbers tonight. 12 points in the game to lead all scorers. And will be at the stripe here shooting 2. First free throw is up and good. Aaron Hamill shoots it almost 78% from the stripe. She is now 30 of 38 from the line on the season. 2 of 2 tonight, has 13 points. Clay Center's lead back to double digits at 10, and she splashes in the second charity and makes it a 37-26 ball game. Maddie Craig out, Jaden Crimmins in defensively with this full court pressure. Hamill, Mullen, Edwards, and Franson on the floor. Donnelly up the right sideline. Hamill defending there. Underwood has it, picks up her dribble, left side wing. Boring-Schultz drives the lane, shot up off glass. Clay Center looking for an offensive charge. Hamill holding her ground, going to the floor. No call. They'll give the bucket, and Wamego takes the timeout. 3:10 to go in the fourth. The Lady Tigers lead it here 37-28 when we return.
If you're looking for a solution for living a better life at home with the aid of durable medical equipment, you've come to the right place. Patterson Health Mart has a wide selection of durable equipment such as nebulizers, CPAP machines, wheelchairs, diabetic supplies, and so much more. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy has the best durable medical supplies from the most respected companies. Come in and find the equipment that will make your stay at home comfortable at Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack in Clay Center.
It's time for your UBT Top 5. Saving money can be hard without a plan, the right tools, and accountability. Here are the top 5 things you can do to begin saving in 2019. Start small, set specific savings goals, create a savings plan of action, set boundaries so you don't stray from your plan, and utilize banking tools such as scheduling automatic transfers. Then watch your savings grow. Visit ubankonline.com for more information or talk to a UBT representative to start a plan today. Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
37-28 ball game. Lady Tigers lead by 9. They have the basketball back. Clara Edwards will inbound against the Wamego full court pressure. Addie Mullen, Haley Franson, Jaden Crimmins, Aaron Hamill on the floor. Edwards will inbound it. Right, so left sideline it comes to Addie Mullen, right back to Clara. Edwards will now bring it herself. Pate will meet her at the half-court stripe. Edwards can handle the ball well as a sophomore at 6 foot. Now hands it away to Aaron Hamill. Under 3 to go in the ball game. Clay Center leading here by 9. Similar game to the first meeting between these two teams when Clay Center won 43-37. Here's a lob down low. Edwards the catch. They call it on the floor. It's a 1-and-1 chance, though, for Edwards. The lob over the top by Addie Mullen. And Edwards will be at the stripe here for a 1-and-1. Clara with 6 points tonight. 2 of 2 at the line. 2:48 left. Clay Center by 9. Front end of the 1-and-1 is perfect by Edwards, who shoots it 77% from the stripe. She is now 107 free throws on the year out of 139 attempts. Edwards' second free throw. This one's good as well. Perfect rotation. 8 points in the game. Reagan Henry in for the Lady Tigers. Franson will come out with 2:48 remaining in the fourth. The Lady Tigers back up by double digits at 39-28. Donnelly, the freshman, against Mullen. Addie has made it a tough night on the freshman tonight offensively. Here's Underwood with the dribble drive. Steps to Euro lay, step in the lane, no good. Rebound, though, comes off to Underwood. They're going to get Crimmins for a foul. A 1-and-1 chance now for Kinsey Underwood, who has all 5 of her points in the third quarter, and now a chance at a 1-and-1. Franson back in. Crimmins will come out. 2:37 left in the fourth. Foul was on Jaden Crimmins, her first. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good by Underwood. She now has 6 points all here in the second half. 2:37 still remains in the ball game. 39-29. Clay Center by 10. And Underwood trying to get it back to a single-digit game. Coupon toss is short. Rebound. Franson rips it away, and now will power dribble out of traffic. Gets it up the floor to Aaron Hamill. Aaron now double team. Stops, needs help. Pivots, and now a timeout will be taken by the Lady Tigers sideline. 2:24 remain. Clay Center leads by 10 with the basketball when we come back.
Clay County Medical Center offers an evening and weekend walk-in clinic for your health care needs. Their walk-in clinic is open Monday through Friday from 5 to 7, Saturdays and Sundays 8 to noon, and holidays also 8 to noon. No appointment is necessary, just walk in. From colds to minor injuries that can't wait until the next day, they treat it all. Avoid an expensive emergency room visit. Go to the walk-in clinic at Clay County Medical Center. Please enter at the emergency room entrance.
39-29 ball game. 2:24 remains here in the fourth. Clay Center holding on to a 10-point lead against Wamego, and the Lady Tigers do have the basketball. Aaron Hamill will inbound. Looking, gets it into Clara Edwards. And the Lady Tigers will clear it out, let Edwards bring it up. She spins by Pate, now across the timeline. Now behind the back, hands it off to Addie Mullen with 2:13 to work. Double team coming off to Franson. Double team on her, back to Mullen near the timeline. Now Mullen to Edwards. Pate really pressuring. Now Edwards takes it in, slides in underneath, can't get the shot, and the rebound comes off to Wamego. Under 2 to go in the contest. Pate down the court, out top. Donnelly, three-pointer, yes. Paige Donnelly's first 3 of the game, just the second three-pointer hit by Wamego tonight. Clay Center's lead is back down to 7 now, 39-32, a minute 40 left. Up it comes to Edwards. Clara chins it up, double team, fouled, and now heads to the line for a chance at a 1-and-1. Edwards 4 of 4 from the line tonight. 8 points in the game. A 1-and-1 chance here with a minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. Clay Center lead is 7. First free throw is strong. Rebound to Beechler of the Red Raiders. So Wamego has it. Clay Center's lead is 7 points. A minute 30 left. Here's Donnelly trying to drive. Cut off by Mullen. Now to the corner. Reagan Henry, great defense on Beechler. Kicks to the corner left. Here's a chance for Warring Schultz for three. No. Long rebound, weak side. Mullen had it, then lost it out of bounds to the Red Raiders. Started up the floor to the outside, and the ball just slipped away from her. Maddie Craig is back in for the Lady Tigers. 1:18 left in the fourth. Clay Center leads it by 7. Wamego has the basketball back. Now deep it comes to Pate. Left side wing, Donnelly. Hit a three a moment ago. Craig out on her. Here's Underwood, who walks with the basketball, starting her drive from that right wing toward the paint. 1:12 left in the fourth. Clay Center has possession back with a 7-point lead. It'll be from the sideline right in front of the Tiger student section. Edwards into Mullen. Addie against Beasler. Double team coming at her. Up the floor to Hamill. Aaron dribbles through a double team. Now toward the paint. Ball tipped out of her hands and out of bounds to the baseline. Clay Center will keep it. Now with 1:02 left in this contest. Lady Tigers possession left of the window on the baseline. Addie Mullen will inbound it. 5 count is on, looking. Wanting to go to Clara Edwards. That ball knocked out of bounds. It ends up off of Edwards, and it will be Wamego's basketball. Down to 59.9 left, and now the Red Raiders have the basketball back, and Clay Center with a 7-point lead. Brian McIntosh urging his team to get back down the floor with the possession, showing some urgency on the court. They trail by 7. Here's a drive by Donnelly. Dropped up inside. Pate drops it in, and the lead is 5. And Wamego making it very interesting now. 44.7 seconds remains in the fourth. The Lady Tigers will have the basketball and a 5-point lead when we come back.
The Citizens National Bank is ready to provide you with a great borrowing experience, whether you're buying, building, or refinancing a home. We offer first-time home buyer, FHA, VA, and conventional home loans with competitive interest rates on a national level and flexible term options to fit your financial situation. With little money down, we can assist you with getting into your dream house. The Citizens National Bank, mortgage loans with the personal attention you deserve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Many seed companies claim to offer the latest genetics, but how many have tested those genetics in soils just like yours? The Oldie Seed Know to Grow research program has fully tested the latest seed genetics in soils that are right in your neighborhood. The Oldie Seed Know to Grow program can recommend the best performing hybrids from technologies like Enlist, Extend, and LibertyLink that will optimize the yield and profit of every acre on your farm. Contact Oldie Seed today.
44.7 seconds left on senior night from the Den. The Lady Tigers lead by 5, 39-34. They do have the basketball back. Haley Franson, Aaron Hamill, Addie Mullen, Clara Edwards, Maddie Craig on the floor for Clay Center. They bring it into Clara Edwards. Double team on her, a little run and jump defense, and a blocking foul called on Beachler, trying to jump into the double team, and that'll put Edwards at the line for a 1-and-1 on the other end. She missed the front end of a 1-and-1 last time down. A rarity, shooting 77% from the stripe. She's 4 of 5 tonight. These are important free throws here. Lead right now at 5. First charity on its way by Edwards is good. The sophomore now with 9. And the lead is 6. Even more important would be this one to make it a 3-possession game. The sophomore drains it and now has 10 points in the game. She is 6 of 7 from the line. Clay Center leads by 7 points. Down to 37 to go. Donnelly trying to drive. Kick out deep. Underwood for the right side. Now a long 3 from Warring Schultz is good, and the lead's down to 4. Wamego has no timeouts. From the space line, Aaron Hamill to Edwards. Down to 20 seconds. Double team on her, and Edwards will be bumped. She's headed back to the free throw stripe. So Warring Schultz hits a huge 3 for the Red Raiders. The lead is 4 for Clay Center. They will be at the free throw line here for a 2-shot foul. That was the 10th team foul against Wamego in this second half. Edwards will get 2 at the line, with the Lady Tigers leading by 4 and 18.9 seconds left. First free throw is good. 7 of 8 from the stripe tonight. Zoe Alden, Maddie Craig will come out. The Lady Tigers now with all four seniors on the court. All joins their teammates, senior teammates, Aaron Hamill, Addie Mullen, and Haley Franson. At the stripe is Clara Edwards. Second free throw up, and this one's good as well. 12 now for Edwards. The sophomore puts Clay Center up by 6, 15 to work. Now left side Underwood, kick out in the corner, Beechler. Wamego trying to get a three away. Clay Center, great defense. Boringschultz hit the last three. This one no good. Rebound inside. Zoe Auld clears it, and the Lady Tigers have it. Down court it comes to Addie Mullen. And how fitting for the senior, Zoe Auld, to cap off this ball game with a defensive rebound to close it out. Lady Tigers win it 43-37 on senior night in the Den. Stay with us. Postgame is on the way next.
When Precision Ag equipment isn't working right, Central Valley Ag customers call their Precision Ag Helpline.
Growers that have their Precision Planting, Ag Leader, Yield 360 technology through us get support when every minute matters.
CVA Precision Ag Manager Keith Byerly says using AgriSync, they see what you see.
Via their camera on the back of their phone.
Talk to your CVA field sales agronomist about the Precision Ag Helpline. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Defend, rebound, pass the ball, and score. Basketball's a simple game. Insurance is too when you turn to me, your local Farm Bureau agent, Justin Tadman in Clay Center. I'm your go-to agent for farm, auto, home, life, and business insurance. So no matter what life brings, you'll be ready with a game plan that meets all your coverage needs. Give us a call at 785-632-2585. I make insurance a layup. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
More internet users and devices require more speed. If your household's internet usage has grown significantly in the last year or two, but your internet plan has stayed the same, your connection may now be overloaded. If you're streaming video, it also uses your internet and can make your internet seem slow. Call Twin Valley to find a Pulse internet solution for your busy household. Service availability will depend on location. Contact them to learn more. Call 800-515-3311 for fast solutions. Twin Valley Pulse.
Senior night from the Den, about to honor the Tiger seniors in basketball and cheerleading, and the Lady Tigers seniors get it done tonight in a 43-37 ball game. Same score as at Wamego, so these two teams really test each other throughout the contest. The Lady Tigers able to hold on and win it. 4 straight free throws by Clara Edwards down the stretch really sealed the deal, and then the defensive board brought down by Zoe Auld, one of those Lady Tiger seniors, to close it out. And Clay Center wins it 43-37. Lady Tigers led 9-6 after one quarter. They were up by 10 at the break and actually went up by 12 early third period before the Red Raiders made a move and got it back to 31-24 going to the fourth. And then it was really nip and tuck. Clay Center made buckets when they had to hold off the Red Raiders and win at 43-37. As mentioned, they're about to honor the seniors here tonight with their parents, so let's take another time out. Stay with us. Lady Tiger basketball postgame will continue right after this.
Handymen and women alike go to Hometown Lumber and Hardware to find the supplies they need for their do-it-yourself projects. They know they can find just the right pipes and connectors, plus bathroom fixtures like toilets, sinks, and faucets. Hometown Lumber and Hardware also has an extensive selection of electrical supplies such as switches, receptacles, and light fixtures. If you're a handy guy or gal, you'll also appreciate the helpful advice you'll get at Hometown Lumber and Hardware in Marysville.
A full-time custom applicator position is available at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Clay Center. There are many facets to this job, including handling of packaged chemicals, operating spray equipment, as well as computers on equipment, mixing of pesticides and fertilizers, maintaining records, assisting the mechanic, and daily inspection of vehicles, just to name a few. If you're looking for good work that offers insurance and benefits, apply in person at Nutrient Ag Solutions on the west side of Clay Center on Highway 24.
Not all pork is created equal. Discover hand-trimmed, all-natural Smithfield Premium Fresh Pork at Ray's Apple Market. It's proudly sourced from America's most trusted farms, with specialty bred hogs for superior quality, making each premium cut 20% more tender than other leading brands of pork without additives. Premium cuts like naturally tender and juicy pork chops, tenderloins, roasts, and ribs without added hormones or steroids. Taste the Smithfield Prime difference in every bite from Ray's Apple Market.
Defend, rebound, pass the ball, and score. Basketball's a simple game. Insurance is too, when you turn to me, your local Farm Bureau agent, Justin Tadman in Clay Center. I'm your go-to agent for farm, auto, home, life, and business insurance. So no matter what life brings, you'll be ready with a game plan that meets all your coverage needs. Give us a call at 785-632-2585. I make insurance a layup. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Back in the den, senior night here as the Clay Center Lady Tigers wrapping up a win. They're honoring the Tiger senior cheerleaders, Lady Tigers and Tiger Boys seniors. Let's give you a look at the Lady Tigers in this ball game as we bring you back for the Midwest Products postgame show, winning 43-37 over at Wamego. It was a test, as mentioned, but they were able to get it done down the stretch. Kinsey Underwood would lead the way for the Red Raiders. She would finish with 8 points in the ball game. They get 7 from Paige Donnelly and Victoria Pate, 6 from Kendra Hammond, 3 from Amelia Waring-Schultz, and 2 from Candace Keeker. Paige Donnelly with those 7 points as well. The Lady Tigers led by Erin Hamill with 14 tonight, 12 coming from Clara Edwards. Addie Mullen would have 7, 6 from Lexi Libby on 2 3-balls in the first half, and 4 points from Maddie Craig in the ball game. Lady Tigers win it 43-37 and will move to 15-3 now on the year with the victory. The seniors being recognized, as mentioned, Tiger senior cheerleaders. The Lady Tiger seniors, of course, Zoe Auld, who cleared that defensive board to wrap it up to finish off the ball game tonight. You get Erin Hamill, who finishes with 14 points. Haley Franson for the Lady Tigers, and Addie Mullen with 7 points. That's a great 4 seniors for this team, and then you throw in senior manager Angela Wohler on this team. So again, Zoe Auld, Haley Franson, Addie Mullen, Erin Hamill, and the manager Angela Wohler. The Tigers senior